Hey y'all, it's Holly checking in with you. We are here on beautiful Lake Greeson here at Kirby Landing. You can see Lake Greeson behind me. It's a pretty day. It was supposed to be cloudy today. That's why we thought we'd come over and do this video, because I'm kind of fighting the sun with my lupus and all, but we'll make this a kind of a quick video. For those of you that don't know my story, feel free to go back and watch the others. That way you can follow my journey from the beginning. If you want the quick version, here's a rundown. I went for regular mammogram, came back suspicious. In a nutshell, found out around, I think it was June 4th, that I had DCIS stage 0 grade 2 breast cancer. Fast forward to today, we're kind of roughly 9 weeks out from surgery. And what I did was a double mastectomy with immediate reconstruction that very day, which that's implants. So I'm trying to heal from all of that. And y'all, I'm not gonna say it was an easy process. It could have been a lot worse, but there's some, obstacles and stuff that you've kind of got to push yourself through. But if you're here and you're watching this and you're diagnosed with breast cancer, I know it's overwhelming. I know I was, and I kind of wanted some guidance on things because you hear of things that you need this, you need that, you need the other. Well, I'm here to give you just things that helped me. There were some things that I had to have and some things that I wanted to have. So there's kind of a difference. Some things we could not bring with us because obviously they're either too big or they're attached to something at our house. And you'll see boats go by. Everybody's very friendly over here. But anyway, just want to kind of give you a rundown of, like I said, things that might help you out. And if you're here, if you have a friend, family, or loved one, we have some excellent gift ideas for you too, if you want to give them something, because that's very sweet and people just want to do something. I'm going to start with these. I had 4 drains in for, was it 2 weeks?
Right at it.
Yeah, 2 weeks. They removed my drains. Everyone is different, I will state that. It depends on how much you're producing, and it's up to your surgeon. So this is just my story. This is what happened to me. So well, she said 2 weeks. No, everybody is different. But for my 4 drains, I had bought all this other stuff, all these lanyards and everything. This was my absolute favorite. You hang it around your neck, and your drain tubes are going to be right here, or mine were 2 and 2 in these, and you'll have the wire that comes around. It's kind of like a beer koozie, but you just stick your drains down in it. And if your drains are too long, the tubes are too long, here's you a safety pin that we kind of learned to safety pin it up. And then you have 2 on this side. So these are awesome because you can wear any button-up shirt, any regular button-up shirt you have in your closet. You don't have to buy the special mastectomy shirt, which is what I had bought. Like I said, I didn't know, but it's fine because I wore it home from the hospital, which made life a lot easier. But here's the shirt, and always go up at minimum 1 size. Go up probably a couple of sizes, because you're going to be swollen, you're going to have bandages, you're going to have drains, and the drains, believe it or not, these little suckers take up a lot of room. And I like to wear mine on the inside. On the outside, that wasn't my jam. But this is pretty awesome. So here's the shirt, and on the inside of it, it just snaps. You can unsnap it. The inside has the pockets where it can hold your tubes, and then you can put your drains down in it, and each side has 2 pouches. I got this off Amazon, and we'll try to provide all the links to everything that I bought in the comments.
No, in the description below.
Or description, whatever. I'm not very tech savvy, so that's his job. But this was great. I wore it probably 3 times until My drains were out. Once the drains are out, you can proceed with life. So it just depends on how long you have those in. Again, these are a must-have.
And that's of a like a neoprene type material, like a waterproof.
Yeah, and they're called shower pockets. They're just awesome. Wow, they're so nice. So, as far as bras go, so they're going to send you home from the hospital in a surgical bra. Well, as you know, as well as I do, us women, we have to wear one and wash one. And I have to wear mine 24/7. So I thought, well, I need a backup. I went to, I think it's called Masthead, and I think this was $62 if I'm not mistaken, which is high. But I'll tell you something here in just a minute about that. This was their mastectomy bra. It's super comfortable, super nice, and you can see, so if you have a question like, what are these for? This is for your drains. So your drains come with a little tab, and you just open it up, run your tab through it, and then this locks in place. So these will actually just kind of hang down, and it makes life easier because then your drains are attached to you and you don't have to worry about them falling, coming out, any of that good stuff. So this particular bra has a Velcro front, which was nice. And then it has the adjustable straps here and on the side. And it has your little, I call it my little air hole. This one, unfortunately, like I said, it was $62 and I think it was free shipping. The problem with this is once you're done with your drains, you're kind of done with this bra. So for me, I wish I would have saved my money on this bra and purchase, because he cleared me to wear any sports bra after 2 weeks. Again, this is my surgeon. Every plastic surgeon is different. This is the bra, same company, different bra that I went into, and which I still wear today. But this one has the hooks on it, and it's adjustable. I'd probably go up a size bigger than what you're wearing, just because you're going to have swelling and stuff, and you don't want it to be too tight. Like I said, I'm still wearing these today. They're not the prettiest things, but they get the job done. And it's very, the material is very, I don't know.
Silky.
Silky?
Smooth.
What's in it? I don't even know. But I'll provide the, what did you say? The description, the link in the description box. I'm learning. By the time I'm done, I'll get done with this. Okay, so I'm gonna look at my thing. Oh, showers. And then I don't have my nozzle. I don't know why in the world, we had one in our old house, but we moved into this house 11 years ago. Why I didn't have a shower nozzle, I'm still kicking myself in the rear. First thing we did, once I embraced everything and we were ready to get ready for surgery, the very first thing I purchased was a shower head nozzle. Inexpensive, Home Depot, super quick, took you what, 10 minutes to install it.
Just a standard nozzle.
The best thing since sliced bread for surgery patients, because I couldn't, he had told me the first week I could take a shower. Well, when you come home the first week, you have all this tape, you have foam, you have things that you're like, oh, I'm scared to death. I don't want to get it wet, don't want to cause infection. So I didn't. I not used my shower nozzle with my shower stool, which is another thing you probably, it's kind of up to you. I recommend it. I'm still using it today to prop my leg up on to shave them. Might stay in there for a while because it's kind of nice, so you don't have to bend all the way over. But the shower nozzle is awesome. I wash my hair in the sink. I found it easier to wash it for the first 2 weeks. Just flip my head over, and my husband helped me with that to make sure that I got everything. Then I graduated to my nozzle, But get the nozzle. Also got a toilet riser, which it 3.5 inches, I think, is what it kind of
huge.
Sits. Yes, it's huge.
It's got handlebars on it.
You might have handlebars, but whatever. I like it. I'm not gonna say it's a must-have. Your drain lanyard must-have. Your bras are must-haves. There's a bunch of must-haves.
But you can get those drains caught up in that, into the assist bars too. You just got to be careful.
You could, but if you have them in your thing, you just got to be careful with anything. And house coats, zip up house coats, game changer. And get a couple sizes bigger than what you normally would, just because you're going to have a bunch of things going on. And in the meantime, my sweet neighbor, when I couldn't shower and get, you know, underneath my arms, because listen, I'm a phobe, she brought me some of these awesome body wipes. So I would just wash with a wash rag, wash with these, and I couldn't wear deodorant for the first week, but I think after that I was cleared too. Get body wipes. Put that on your list, because you're going to want those. Okay, we said zip up house sports bra. Like, don't really waste your money so much on the mastectomy shirt. I just get something cute, super cute, that you would wear once this is over, that zips up or buttons up. Okay, now car ride home. Oh, look at that sweet dog. Car ride home. Well, let me go back. Let's go back to the hospital. If you want house shoes, some people take earplugs, eye mask, your button up, your lanyard if you want. You don't need anything really, but you do need this. Again, my sweet neighbor got this for me. This is what they call a mastectomy pillow. And I still use it, and I'm going to use it for a while because it's comfortable. When you're in your car, and you're not going to want that seatbelt anywhere near touching you. And this, it just comes around and it clips, so then this sits on you all the time. And then you have a place that's comfortable for your arms. So when I'm sitting in a chair, if you have pets, if you have kids, and even just for your own comfort, in your house, in the car, gotta have a mastectomy pillow. And this has a pocket here, which I have a mask in it, because hospitals, mask, and pins, don't ask. I don't really know. Anyway, also, one of my favorite things that I got, that I've used every single day since the surgery, is a pregnancy pillow. And me, myself, and I, my surgery went on in the month of, end of July 30th. Mm-hmm. So it's hot here in Arkansas. I ordered the cooling mastectomy pillow, or sorry, pregnancy pillow. And we'll, again, provide a link in the description below.
All right.
It's awesome. So I've used it. If you have a recliner, you're going to need a recliner. It's just easier to get in and out of. If you don't have a recliner, a zero gravity chair, it's just so much better than sleeping in the bed. I finally transitioned to the bed a week ago.
Last week.
And with a wedge pillow. But I still have my maternity pillow all the way around me, and we've nicknamed it Squidward. Be him.
Big, huge octopus looking pillow.
He kind of hates it, but it's okay.
No, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, it kind of just goes everywhere.
I'll sleep with it whenever you're going to work.
No. No, I will lock it up. You know what? I'll just take it with me.
Oh, okay.
You see me going through TSA with a pregnancy pillow? I don't think they would try to say anything, but anyway. I did order the wedge pillow. Everyone said, oh, you gotta have a wedge pillow, which it's too big, it's huge, couldn't bring it. But this is the one that I got And you can switch it, like it has the feet for your feet, it has for your back, your neck. Let me see if I can find another. It goes in all kind of directions. It's okay.
You use the foot part mostly. The little small one, little speed bump looking.
No, it's not for your feet. Believe it or not, that's for your head.
She used it for her feet.
That one.
Yeah.
I used it
Looks like
for
a little
my
speed
feet.
bump.
But anyway, these are just directions. They're not they're recommended. It's optional. This, up to you, your preference. Wasn't my favorite. Extension cords. You got to have an extension cord wherever you're at, because you're going to be sitting for a while. So make sure for your phone, your iPad, your devices, whatever, make sure you have something handy. And this goes for the hospital as well. Chapstick. Got to have your chapstick because your lips are dry, especially out of surgery. Mine were very dry. What else? Tylenol. Make sure you've got some Tylenol. I myself, everybody is different. I'm going to disclose that yet again. I don't handle pain meds at all. I chose not to have any after surgery. I went with just Tylenol because the pain meds make me more sick than the actual surgery itself. So if you're that way, get Tylenol and have it handy, because they will allow you to have that. Okay, and I do have 2 heart-shaped pillows, which I forgot to bring. They're called recovery pillows, and you can, well, again, I sound like a broken record. Anyway, you guys,
Lots of pillows.
You guys know the drill. We'll throw it in the description below. But at first, I didn't like them. I thought, God, these are so hard. I can't, and I felt like I had chicken wings. Now that I'm in almost week 9, I get it. I'm back in the bed now, and so I kind of get it. It kind of keeps your sides, keeps you from moving and rolling over. So I do recommend those. They're kind of pricey. You could probably get go to Walmart and get any little small pillow to put underneath there, but that concept does help a lot. Go ahead. Another tip too is pre-count if you're on any medication at all before surgery. Go ahead and get one of those. I got a 2-week Monday through Sunday pill container. Go ahead and get those, pre-count them, that way you don't have to think. Your spouse or whoever's helping you, it's right there, it's ready to go, because opening those bottles, whew, that's a task too. So that's another tip. And no one wants to talk about this one, but unfortunately with surgery comes constipation. So I started taking, I think it's called Colace, if you guys can see it.
Probably got it too close.
Too close? Okay. Well, I started taking this about 5 days before surgery, and it's a stool softener, and it really did help. 3 days after surgery, I started taking Miralax, and I'm a texture girl. Blech, I don't like it. I promise you, you cannot taste the Miralax. They come now in, and I thought I had one, but little individual packets where you just take it, and I put mine in Gatorade, and I couldn't taste it. That will get things moving, and you want that to move as quick as possible. So keep those 2 in mind, but start this before surgery. Can't preach that enough. Another thing, bug on me, drains. I hated those drains, I'm not gonna lie. That was probably one of that, and what was the other? There's a couple of things that I hated, but the drains I hated. I just hated them.
And we had to drain.
We
milk.
had
We had to milk the.
We had to
tube.
milk the tube twice a day, and we learned. The first time we tried it, I was standing up, and I screamed, and listen, I'm not a weenie, but that hurt. So we learned just to sit down.
Go slow.
Go very slow. I turned my head, and I just prayed the whole time. So When you leave the hospital, more than likely, they'll give you the cups to measure your output of what you're getting out, because you have to keep a log of that. So have a pen and paper ready to write that down. But when you leave the hospital, our hospital, they gave us the little towelettes or pads.
They were nice.
Super nice, and they were thick, and they didn't dry out, because all you guys know, these little alcohol swabs here, they dry out within a minute after you open the packet. The ones at the hospital did not. They were thick. They were just awesome. We could tell a huge difference. However, have these on hand just in case your hospital doesn't send you home with them. We got these at Sam's. It helps keep your drain. You don't want to do skin on tube. It just doesn't work. You've got to have something, or they said hand sanitizer on your hand, something. But these worked okay.
Those would get actually traction in where you'd run out. It would pull you sometimes.
So just be prepared. Drains are icky. But
Or
enough
they
of
were
that.
too wet.
Let's see what else we got here. Straws. You're going to want straws for your cup. If you have a Yeti cup, you're going to want straws for it, because it's hard to move things for the first little bit. Baseball cap, forgot about that on your hospital visit. So you're going to be in the bed, you're going to be all, if you care. Some people don't care. I really didn't care the day I left, but I had my baseball cap that I had thrown in there, so I just put it on and rolled out. So remember that. And I'm gonna save the best for last.
Oh, of course.
So what was I at, 5 weeks? I've kind of lost track, but I think around 5 weeks my doctor cleared me to start putting vitamin E oil and lotion on my scars, because you're gonna have scars. And just so happened, you know, part of our business is we do body butters and stuff, so I had plenty of that on hand. But my vitamin E, I had bought this back at GNC when I had my thyroid removed, so I still had it. This is a vitamin E oil that I used, and it's awesome. I put this on once a day. I'm very liberal with it. I just kind of slathered on, and then I'd use unscented body butter for the rest of where the scar isn't. I myself didn't want any fragrance, just because I didn't want infection. That's not what the doctor said, but that's just kind of my little thing that I do. And what else we got? Like I said, the recliner, if you have one, great. If you don't, you'll figure it out. So books. How did I forget? It's right in front of me. Duh. My awesome neighbor too, and I forgot to bring it, but she brought me an adult activity book.
Yeah.
And I loved it, because you're literally stuck in that chair. And let me disclose this too. Mine's a little bit different. I have lupus, and my doctor said absolutely no movement, no lifting over 3 pounds for 6 to 8 weeks. So we're in that phase of where I can start lifting things a little bit more, because you don't realize how much in just that short amount of time that you lose your muscle strength. And it's in the beginning of it, it's kind of funny. We have a cabinet where I keep a particular cup. After surgery, I couldn't even open the cabinet. Well, then it got to where I could open it, and then it got to where I could reach it on my tippy toes, and then it was, I can reach it without my tippy toes. So I use that cup as my marker to see how I'm progressing, which was awesome. And the day that I didn't have to use tippy toes was a glorious day. But I'm still building up my strength. You can't just do it all at once. But anyway, the activity book, and then I had a sweet friend that bought me a journal, which really nice, very, very nice. But what, oh, I'm looking at it. And I had another friend. This is another journal that you can write things down, and I wrote my notes in it actually for today's video.
Plus they have catchy titles of the book too.
Very catchy titles. My friends know me too well. And books, I had a couple friends send me books. I'm reading one on Ted Bundy right now. Anybody knows me, I love my true crime. So find something that'll, because you're going to get bored with TV, you're going to get bored with Netflix, you're going to get bored with Facebook, you're going to get bored with all that. So I have some different things. I had crossword puzzles, all that stuff. Just whatever you like to do, have that handy. Then, last but not least, gotta get a bell.
Yay. It was awesome.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is pretty funny. So, thank you for my bell, Carrie. I love it. But I hope this helped you guys. Like I said, everybody's journey is different. This was just some things that helped me. And feel free to reach out. If you have any questions, you know, I'll be more than happy. Just leave your question in the comments. We'll get back with you. If I can answer it, I'll be more than happy to. If you're here, like I said, just as a friend and want to get a gift for your friends. And blankets. How did I forget blankets? Sorry, I got distracted. Blankets are awesome, you guys. That we had a very special friend that she hand quilted one for me. I wouldn't bring it out. I don't want it to get messed up. I've had my stepdaughter, or my bonus daughter I should say, she got me a beautiful pink one. I had one of my flight attendant friends, she got me a beautiful blanket as well. Y'all, blankets are always a good, great gift. But again, yeah, and I've got so many gifts. I'm sorry if I've missed out some of you guys, but we kind of went over that also in another video. So y'all catch up on those and you'll see the cool gifts, what people have sent. But we're praying for y'all if y'all are going through this or have friends or family members, because it's not fun, but it's a journey. And you know, you just got to take your licks when they come. You got to stay strong, stay positive, and hang in there. This too shall pass. Maybe like a kidney stone, but it will pass. Oh. And here I am, almost 9 weeks out, and yes, there are dark days that you think, is this going to get better? Yes, it's going to get better. I promise you. Just one foot in front of the other. Tomorrow I may have a bad day again. You just don't know. But you take your good days when they come, but just don't overdo it in the beginning. It's the best advice I can give you. We hope you enjoyed the scenery here. I am hot and I'm kind of getting in the sun, so it's time to get me back in the shade. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please subscribe. We're going to have more videos, and if you haven't watched the other ones, go back and watch them. Again, prayers to you guys, and we'll talk to you soon.